Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at the newly released Electrode in Pokemon Go. We have the Hisuian Electrode there, which has access to Wild Charge and the Energy Ball, which is a very cool moveset. And yeah, this thing is now new into the game. I did some friendly battles against people from Twitter, which I always do when there's a new Pokemon that is released. Well, I cannot use it in any league that is currently available. I think it would be available maybe later on in the Love Cup if Niantic puts it back in, but I don't think they're going to change the meta with that this time around. I think they're just going to leave it out for this period. So here basically first opponent completely hard walls me and hard counters me with the most broken meta team. Also cool. Might even do a video about this as well. It's gonna be such a strong meta team in general. Reggie's still gonna destroy next season. What's going on in this video? I'm gonna talk a little bit about the new Pokemon, and I'm also gonna talk a little bit more about Season 11 because stuff changed over the last, I don't know, 24 hours. Basically since the release, but it's only actually around 12 hours. But we have a lot more new information about this, which is not openly leaked yet, so I can talk about this here though. Yeah, first off, Electrode seems pretty funny, to be honest. Electrode seems pretty good. I would say it's definitely a Pokemon that you should look into trying to get, because yeah, the thing has most likely a lot of play in restricted metas, and already here when I played it, it had a lot of play. It was not bad. I expected it to be way worse. Thing is, the move coverage is really cool because electric types cannot deal with ground types, but you also are part grass type, so you're gonna be able to hit ground types super effective, and you also don't get super effective damage against you from ground types. So this was pretty nice. A lot of times I actually encountered Frosters, which was kind of annoying for me, but still. Yeah, Electrode was fine. I think it's gonna be really good in restricted metas. It already looks very good in restricted Sylph metas, which are currently around, so I think you should get one. You shouldn't build one maybe yet, because it's not gonna be meta. But hey, we have next season a buy season anyway, where it doesn't really matter if you have, at the end of the day, 3000 plus ELO or not. So, let's talk a little bit more about the Season 11. I made a video yesterday where I covered basically the news about Season 11 that came out there. Also said in that video that they did this to basically ensure that the new system that they're mostly gonna roll out gonna work fine. I already said everything what we got yesterday basically 3 months prior that it's gonna happen, because it was the only logical thing. And I didn't have any inside information. I'm not partnered with Niantic, but hey, Niantic, if you look for someone else, I had actually some nice content ideas which I would have if I would be partnered, but I'm not, sadly. But yeah, I didn't know anything about it before. I already was the one or only person in the community who was positive about it, because I expected things to be it's kinda turned out right now, and I tried to convey that to other people as well, but no one really wanted to listen to me, and now everything that I said basically is true. But yeah. The thing with this is having this off season is the only viable way to do this. This is not how it's of course the wishful thinking that everything gonna be perfectly fine immediately in the beginning, but it won't be. This is basically not how programming works in general, especially in this scale. You cannot test in the scale. You cannot test how the connection gonna be if you have a million people play at the same time. You cannot test this in a lab. You can ensure that you can try to get it as close to being perfect as possible before, from what you've seen, which could be problems. You can still detect some problems, but you will never be able to see everything in full scale. So I was expecting the buy season to happen. I wasn't hoping, I was hoping it wasn't 3 months, but they have to stick with the season plan, which I see as well. I know that it's not always as perfect as you would expect it, but they have to stick with the season plan, so they have to do 3 months. Also, every time now, season's gonna be from the first to the first in 3 months, so it's not gonna be shifting and always change on Mondays like before, which I think is also a decent play. But yeah, I was expecting this. The thing with move updates, yeah, now we can kind of talk about what's got leaked a little bit. There was an interview, which I'm also, I think if I don't forget about it, I'm gonna link in the description on a Twitch stream. I can link the VOD for that. where someone who was a partner, which was like basically then Go Stadium, talked a little bit about what's going on behind the scenes, a little bit gave a little bit more hints towards what's to come. And I can talk a little bit about it right now. There was a lot of content, so I don't remember everything right now, most likely. But for example, one thing that I also knew, because I got all this information as well, is kinda a leak, because I kinda also was more interested in how it's going on, because I don't want to talk to everybody like, oh, you're gonna wait, it's gonna be good anyway soonish. And like at the end of the day, there was nothing going on in the back, so I know a little bit at least from inside information before. But like, for example, I knew that there is a specific team which also got leaked in the stream there that is only for Go Battle League, which I think, like, I don't know, they had like a specific name for this one portion, but like they have programmers, like they have developers that are completely only for Go Battle League and the battle system in Niantic that try to fix everything right now. Like they have that specific team there, which is cool to see. What's also like, there's a lot of discussion on how to make Go Battle League more interesting and better in the future. One part of this are rewards. Like rewards, kind of like, at least what they leaked there, this is not like confirmed to be true, but like they know that they talked about it. That, for example, there are maybe rewards for wins in general, like over the season maybe, and not just those 5 sets there. We have like 5 belts, and you can win for, like, if you like win 5, you get like certain awards and stuff like this. But like in general, how many wins you get in total might matter soon and maybe give you rewards, which would be very cool here. By the way, this Rock Smash Registeel, I would have won the spell anyway, even if he had lock on. But which would have been cool, like in general, if something like a battle pass, which you have in nearly every other game as well, where you just earn stuff for playing along the season, because a lot of people just quit after 1 month because they're done and hit Legend, which I see as well. And if you have like something like a battle pass, that would allow people to maybe stay onto that for a longer time, which would be very cool. Another thing which was like a topic, which also we don't know when and if it gets fixed, but I know that they talked about this, is basically a practice mode, like in general, like that you don't have like things like this where they are a streamer that, not me, because that would be insane for me, that have like 3 different accounts just so they can play Go Battle League for 6 hours at least on stream and have content for this. That's something that they also kind of want to address, that it's enough to have one account to stream and make content for as long as you want, and like play Go Battle League as long as you want. So maybe there's gonna be something that like maybe doesn't limit you anymore a day, which would be nice. But we have to see about this as well. And there are like a lot of other things that come, like in general, reward structure most likely gonna change. We already see that they want to try to do some stuff with the Go Battle Day, which is gonna be a good thing. And there was also like more talk about like move updates. Move updates actually kind of get suggested by the content creators as well that are in the group there. I know that like Go Stadium gives them some advice. For example, they also said that the Rock Tomb update was kind of a good play to get more Pokemon into the meta. For example, my Cargo kind of benefits from that. Not the craziest update, to be honest. But in general, like move updates are always an issue which they kind of have to address. And yeah, like in general, I'm gonna link the full VOD in the description. There was a lot of things said and a lot of things that kind of make me hopeful. The next season gonna be tough for me as a creator, to be honest. Like as a creator, out of the creator point of view, it's gonna be a little bit difficult, I think, to get good content out, because unless they really change the reward structure, is like the only thing that I fear. People not gonna watch it. Like I know season 5 was for me the worst time to make like content. I had next to nobody like viewing this, because like why would they? There's nothing to achieve by that. So this is gonna be a little bit tough for me as a creator. That's my only big fear. But from the rest, what I've heard, there are most likely a lot of good things to change. Also, there's gonna be a Death Diary thing this month, which also got spoiled in the VOD there and in the interview, which most likely gonna be about Go Battle League, which I also said already like 3 months ago as well, I think. Which was, yeah, I mean, it was kind of obvious that we had the end of the season, we have the transition to a new update, that this is gonna be about it. Doesn't make a lot of sense, so I'm not really surprised by this. But yeah, there's a lot of things to come for Go Battle League. There are a lot of changes to come. There are a lot of more thoughts about it. And things gonna change a lot, but right now I think what they're gonna try to do is try to get a good foundation to build up on, which they currently don't have. So even though for me this 3 months gonna be a little bit tough as a creator, it's gonna be a little bit more chill for everybody. I think as right now the game is very stagnant, especially Go Battle League. This might be a very good investment into the future. Like, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not gonna hate about it. We cannot even change it anyway. Like, we have to take whatever we get right now. But in general, I'm looking more hopeful into the future. I hope you do the same as well. They have to do the things that they do right now to, like, in order to improve the current game state, which is needed, especially after the battles I played here. Like, I had threat shield against me, I had crazy lag against me. That's all the things that kinda are something that you don't really want to see. But yeah, there's a lot to come for Go Battle League. They have a lot of planned for Go Battle League. We know that the higher creators of the game also are interested in fixing the game and are also very interested in like moving forward with Go Battle League and PvP in Pokemon Go, which makes me hopeful as a creator, of course. And also they said that they want to involve more creators into the general process there. So hey, I would be free. I said before on stream that as soon as Niantic would try to fix the game, like seriously, I would be also interested in helping into the creator program and giving feedback and stuff like this, which is now the case. So yeah, would be cool. But basically all the positive things that I said over the last 3 months basically came true now, and basically, like, of course we don't know if it's gonna be fixed perfectly yet. Like, I'm not gonna say you're gonna be so excited that everything gonna be perfect from the beginning. This will not happen most likely, but at least we're gonna have now a direction where we can work in and something that we can build on the future. Even though the next season is gonna be a little bit more chill, but I think after 6 seasons now, no, 5 seasons I think, I don't know, 6 or 5, I think it's only 5 seasons of basically the same gameplay, the same lag, the same meta, all the same cups basically as well. It's kind of refreshing to have maybe some free time there. I'm most likely going to stream more next season, so follow me on Twitch. I might also open up coaching, which gonna be a lot more fun, and I'm gonna try to maybe make a series as soon as the game works about how to get better in Go Battle League, and I'm just gonna try to focus on improving or like putting my content towards the future of Go Battle League rather than the current state, and try to help like people like this, because most likely the next season doesn't give you that much content, even though we're gonna have like a weekly change cups, which is I think also a thing that we needed there, so gonna be interesting there. But let me know in the comments what do you think so far about the announcement. I also got told that we have to wait until the actual announcement for the season is out. There is more to come for the next season. It's not all leaked yet. It's gonna be more interesting, so wait for this. I'm not gonna put my opinion now, oh that's gonna be so bad or anything like this out yet as well. Stay basically open and focused, and yeah, just try to look hopeful into the future. I think this is the only step that they can do. This is the only thing that they can do. So I would give them the time that they need to fix the game with a 3 month there. They cannot get less than 3 months, as it's like the season cycle. They cannot really change this. And also what got said as well is that a lot of things, being communication, being rewards that get handed out, are things that also not directly are from Niantic itself, but from the Pokemon company that have the actual full control over the game. Niantic is just the developer, which still have some part of the control over the game, but not the full control. So not everything that you see which is bad from Niantic. And a lot of things are also just because of how the game structure is, like the structure behind it. Like they said in the interview, the main part is like Pokemon Company, then there's some parts of Nintendo that have still some stuff to say about it, and then you still have Niantic at the end, which still has like a big portion there, but they cannot decide everything on their own. They cannot just put rewards out like they want to. This is way more complex than people who always emote on that on Twitter say it. But yeah, the thing is right now, what I also kind of want to advise you, if there are bugs in the new update and in the new season, report them to them, like report it to Niantic Help, be helpful, give constructive criticism. Criticism is a thing that a lot of people don't really, I guess, understand right now. It is fine to give criticism. It is fine to have like an opinion against Niantic, or like are not happy with the current work that had been done. This is totally fine. The thing is, thinking about what the future is, thinking about like you actually, the steps that, like the thing that you see right now that might be broken might not always be actually the thing that you say there. Like I see a lot of things where people complain about stuff that are kind of irrelevant, mostly get fixed soon anyway, and like are kind of unnecessary. Like the thing is, it's totally fine to get criticism. This is the thing that the game needs. But it's always the thing how you give it, and if you overthink a little bit about what you really give there as well. And always be nice to the people you talk to, be nice to Niantic Help, be nice to the people that work for Niantic. These are only human, and yeah, this is gonna be it for this video. Thanks all for watching, see you next time, and hopefully next season gonna be better. Peace.